Hello world, this is JWP, J-Word Primo Beats, coming to you live from my bedroom. For around 20 years, I've been mixing and mastering music, rapping, songwriting, recently started singing, along with everything else that goes with music production, such as graphic design and editing, photo editing, video editing. And for around 15 years, I've been using SynthEdit to make my own audio plugins. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can find my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. For business inquiries such as mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, or to send support directly through PayPal, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click, I appreciate it. Alright, so I'm going to be looking at the Metadox VEKTA? VEKTA. VEKTA. And it was given to me because they put me on the tester list, so I got it for free. I'm not paid to do this, so this won't be a paid promotional bit. And of course, this is unscripted, so just be rolling with things. There's going to be technical issues. I'm going to have to BRB here and there, a lot of microphone movement, a lot of anyway. I would like to test sort of the sound dampening between the two masks. So I'll look at the Umbra and the new VEKTA, and I'll put my microphone far away because I feel like that's probably the best way to do it, because I have compressors and conditioners on it. And then I'll do some yelling and I'll get like sort of a range. So things will sound far away, but it'll be like a good measure without me having to fiddle with too much technical background stuff. And listen to the microphone. So I'm not sure if this is a USB microphone or it's an 1/8 of an inch microphone. We'll look at it anyway. This is the box it came in. I hope this is it. I'm not even 100% sure if this is it. It does say it came from Mississauga, but it doesn't have like a specific routing or anything. Like, it doesn't say Metadox. However, I imagine it's it because I wasn't expecting anything else, and I come prepared with a butter knife. Hopefully that's enough to get this open. And yep. Looks like it is. And normally, like I say that I do unboxing because you're supposed to, record yourself opening things. In this case, I got this for free, so even if it is broken, yeah. But this is what, apparently it's a thing that I do now, so I'm gonna keep with the, how do you say, the series and just unbox it because it's content. And I guess I could prove, like, if there is any issues with it, it'll still be like, hey, this came fresh out of the box and there's still issues with it, and they can decide if they need to send me more testing. Like last time with the microphone, it was just a lemon, or there was something loose in the cables. After I took it apart and put it back together, it was fine. So again, here's the VEKTA. It is in fact the one I was looking for. What I thought it was. So I also got a prototype version too. They said it was a prototype version, so I don't know if I get like all the perks as far as like a bag or if there's any differences. It doesn't seem like there is though, because they said they sent me a prototype, but like at the same time they did their sort of big release, and it seemed like I actually got one of the assembly line or off the line stuff, because it doesn't say anything specifically, because whispering is not an option. Because playing silence is no fun. So, I don't know if they coined both of those or what. So here's the Metadox. Let me get this out of the way for a thumbnail. Headphones up. No, I got my headphones in because I know I'm going to need them for just doing levels and stuff, because I'm going to have to pop open FL Studio and get levels, and yeah. So just tuck that away. The anticipation is palpable. Can anybody wait for me to have a shower and drink? Okay, so the filament looks like tape here, which is a little stronger. Hopefully my butter knife can make it through. It looks like it. That's quite the filament tape. It's got like crisscross. And another thing to look at too is how things are packaged. So it looks like it's just, they just tossed it in there, which is kind of a little bit disappointing. Not only did they just toss it in there, it's inside the bag, so there's no padding or anything. Another thing about this one too is they actually have it so you can put Velcro on like the side of your headphones, and then you strap the mask directly to the headphones, which is kind of interesting. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, my headphones, they were actually different sided, right? But in this case, the VEKTA actually has its headphones in the middle. So I imagine these are the patches, and then these guys are the strips, right? As well, this also comes with like a cooling pad. They say you put it in the fridge, and yeah. So it says mask with straps, headset straps, bag, USB cable, so it's a USB microphone, USB adapter. It's a little bit of like adhesive snot on here. Earphones, fabric shield, and cooling pad. Okay. So I think that's just like a quick start card. That's pretty thick for a single card. And I got, how's the mask so far? Let's send in support here. It's a little bit of a blur from Andreas. I didn't know he was actually the developer. I thought maybe he was just a contact, HR, PR. But yeah, I built the Metadox because I played a lot myself, and I know how much fun it is to play together with friends and how hard it can be to play quietly. As a passionate engineer, I love creating great products, even though it is difficult for a ton of reasons. We aim and push for a superior quality. Because we care about you, I will leave my email here in case you ever feel the need to reach out to me directly. So it is, in fact, a named email. Metadox Pro. Okay, so and then I got a instruction manual here. So it's just all the hibbity hoobla, the legalese. Not really seeing anything specific to. Yeah, it just looks like legalese. What does it say? Breathing and fatigue, medical conditions, children and vulnerable persons, prohibited use, do not wear it during driving or smoking or eating or drinking. Temperature and humidity, skin care, may cause irritation, hearing, prolonged volumes. Intended use, voice dampening, accessory, strap and assembly, voice dampening, airflow, and audio and power. Okay, so maintenance and storage. After use, cleaning is recommended. Storage, cleaning, hand wash, soft cloth, damp sponge, air dry. Okay, so what about the cooling pad? How do we deal with this? Removable, can be easily washed. Okay, so just a little bit of in the washing machine even. No, it says the removable microfiber shield can be easily removed and washed at 40 degrees Celsius. Also, in the washing machine, the cooling pad can be washed with soap, but not in a washing machine. Let the parts dry naturally before putting it back on to the mask. Okay. So it's a pretty thick book for same thing over and over. So there it is there. Yeah? It's a little bit different. It feels like a Halloween mask almost. One of the things I'm a little worried about is that the difference between them is that this one doesn't have like, it has a covering around the nose, which is a little concerning. But it looks like everything's kind of installed already. So here's the, as they call it, the cooling pad. Looks like it's a Velcroed in kind of thing. Is there a Velcro there? Yeah, there's a little bit of like a grippy bit there. So it's a cooling pad. Feels like a bit of gel. Probably something I'll never use. I don't even know if I'm going to use this very much because of the reason it's got the nose bit. And of course, as usual, it does look a little crooked, but the mask is a lot more forgiving than the other one, I feel like. And there's also a little bit of Velcro in here. Smelling new car fresh. Yeah, definitely different. So it feels like a lot more firm of a seal, like crazy. Like I feel like it's actually hugging my face. And then of course another one of these bags. I think my other bag actually said Metadox on the bottom. So let's see, and of course some headphones. These are the headphones I got last time, and a USB-C cable. So I'm just gonna grab this other bag here. And the bag also looks a little shorter. Okay, so here is the Ombra, and definitely a size difference in the bag. Also have a little less branding. Just put that over there. And just right away I can feel the difference. Like, there's this nice leather bit. But it's about the same, I suppose. I think it's just me. I haven't used my mask for a while because I've been busy doing other things, but yeah, I think it's just me, I feel like. Honestly, that does feel like a better seal. It's huffing masks around here. Okay, so let's look at the straps here. Straps look about the same. It looks like pretty much the same design. Get it on. I'll put the face thing in here. I actually used a whole bunch. I ordered a bunch of these. I had these guys I had to get because it was all they had. They're called water wipes, and they're just like they didn't have any of these CPAP mask cleaners, so I got a bag of specifically mask cleaners. I had to order in because I couldn't find any in my local department store. Okay, so these guys are here and here. Where's this microphone? Looks like it's bolted right to the thing, eh? So you can't actually remove the microphone anymore. So the headphone jack is on this side, so it's a lot different than the other side. What was the issue I was having? Oh, you know what I just realized is you can't use your own microphone now, right? I just realized that, like, it doesn't have a third-party microphone bit. I mean, is that disappointing? A little bit, because I have like a Shure professional condenser, right? So I was hoping to use that someday. However, I don't know if I'll always be using this guy. Maybe this is sort of the quick guy kind of thing. So yeah, that was the issue with my other headphones, is that the microphone was on like the wrong side. But because this doesn't actually have the ability to use a third-party microphone, that's not an issue here. So give and take, right? Give and take. So let's get that sitting in there. I like how it sits much nicer now. So I don't feel like it's blocking the nose, but I feel like it's deflecting the air up because this little bit's here. I think they could have done without adding that. It was a lot better like this. Yeah, I can feel it like shoot up my face. Okay, so give and take. Let's get it in the thing. So what I'll do is I'll take a BRB. This was sort of the unboxing. I'll get it set up and we'll do some sound checks. All right, so what I realized is first, before doing most anything, even like connecting it up, is its main purpose, which is sound dampening. So I'll look at that first. This is what I'm going to do is I'm going to angular my microphone further away. Maybe I should kill at least my gain in. Let's see how loud it is. So there's a mic check from a distance kind of thing. My compressor's still really pulling on it the way. Microphone check. Yeah, so I'll kill my gain at least. We'll see how that handles it. Doesn't even look like I have. Just kill the compressor completely. Okay, so how's that? So mostly that was the compressor. That's the compressor gone. So let's do some sound check here. Microphone check. Microphone check. Check 1, 2, 3. Microphone check. Microphone check. Check 1, 2, 3. Microphone check. Check 1, 2, 3. Microphone check. Check 1, 2, 3. All right, so that was pretty much like a distance check. And then I'll get into the microphone. Alright, so this is the VEKTA mouse. This is the microphone. It sounds pretty clear. I don't like having my headphones in when I'm talking because it kind of messes with me.
Here is the USB microphone alone, all by itself. This is how it sounds. Breathing in, breathing out. So I feel like it's a lot easier to deal with. Like it doesn't feel the same. I'm just trying to find something to come up with same. So it is quite a bit different. Yeah, so this is generally just the microphone, right? So mic check 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, plosive, S, syllabus. Being really loud, being stupid loud. I like the seal on that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to switch to the other mask now. The original microphone here. Again, I don't like hearing myself when I'm doing stuff because of the latency trips me out. And I'm just going to do some testing. SSPP, pow, pow, and just to make a completion, I guess I'll turn on
the microphone, right? So here's with the external microphone. I don't know how well that comes through the screen, but that's what both microphones on.
So just something, something to actually be there because it's a comparison check. So this is the original microphone, so to speak. This is this guy here. And yeah, test check. Being loud, being exceptionally loud.
So overall, I feel like it's give and take. So it does have its advantages. It has its cooling pad. It has its Velcro on the inside. I'd say it's about the same comfort level. It's probably a little easier to clean. And it's a little more convenient. So this guy doesn't pop off or click off. However, the trade-off with that is we don't get to use sort of our own microphones, which is important for me in the event that I want to upgrade the microphone. The microphone overall, I can't really tell because I'm streaming live and I only get like that little hint, but to compare them or whatever. But from what I can tell, it sounds fine. It actually sounds a lot better than the 1/8 of an inch. Sounds like about the same as the other USB. I'm not sure if they upgraded anything in there. And the straps are decent. This different padding is a little interesting. It all feels like one piece now. So as I said, cleaning is probably quite a bit different. The breathing is definitely a bit better, I feel like, because that other one is very Darth Vader-y. Like when you breathe in and out, it's like, oh, you can really hear it. Whereas this one, I feel like it's been more refined where the breathing doesn't like impact the recording probably, or the microphone as much. Overall, I feel like I like it and I'm happy that I got it for free. If I had to choose between them, I'd probably still go with the Umbra because of the microphone accessibility, and I believe there's another reason, just the microphone accessibility. And I just kind of like the way it feels better. This feels a little bit more convenient and quick. So like maybe for my practice sessions, I'll get into this. But for like my studio sessions, I'll probably use that one, the other one, which is good. Because I feel like this one, the way it's made, it'll last through like quick sessions. Whereas the other one, it's give and take, right? Because like the material, we'll find out. I'll find out. And of course there's the Velcro straps, so if you put your own headphones on, definitely it's interesting. So yeah, that's overall my unboxing video. It all came in one piece. It works and it feels okay. It's give and take. And if I were to choose between the two, I'd probably still go with the Umbra, just for the reason that I'm a singer and not a gamer. If it were strictly gaming, I feel like this would probably be the one to win. It feels lighter, I think. And it has the cooling pad. However, as a musician singer, I feel like I go with the other one because it's more, it has that option to put in your own custom microphone, and I don't use it for an extended period of time. And I'm not too sure about like the sound dampening. So that's my unboxing video for that. And yeah. So that's Ombra, the old one. This one's the VEKTA, and those guys both come from Metadox. Check out my website, JWPsite.com, for my social links, latest news and updates, and public offerings. If you'd like to help support what I do, you can check out my GoFundMe by searching for JWP Fund. For business inquiries such as mixing, mastering, instrumentals, or custom plugin work, or to send support directly through PayPal, I can be reached at jwpmas@gmail.com. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever makes you click or appreciate it. Thanks for watching.